Hello. Hi, everybody. How you doing today? Good to see you. Fast, nice to see you. Chassis, how you doing? Thanks for the Mort scales. I forgot what my own channel currency was called. We'll get to Mort's birthday cake, I believe. We still have technically 2 more streams. I gave us time to count the Tuesday stream as well for next week, so we've got some time. Alright. Yes, we PB'd last week, but we had a really good run until, for some reason, something happened. What happened? Was it Malice? I don't remember. So I know that we still have some good stuff in here. I know we've got some PB opportunities, potentially. I feel really good about my odds. Like, I don't really plan on going back to odds anytime soon. I just kind of want to work on evens, but... which I do consider to be easier, despite the fact that this is the one that I'm still working on. Hey, now we ran up the arm. That's good. Finally got that to work. Okay. Big jump. Whoosh. That was extremely close. He didn't quite magnet hands like I wanted him to. Oh well. Of course, we ended up much further down than I intended, but it is what it is. Dog, what do you have in your mouth? Who knows? I think this one takes 3 full stabs. I never remember. But yeah, to be quite honest, just the fact that Evens doesn't have Gaius, Argus, and Bassaran makes it alright in my book, you know? Now that I'm thinking about it, probably should have closed Gladio's door. He's free to come out and like free roam if he wants to. And I left it open, so we might be joined by a giant lizard, we'll see. But what have y'all been up to? I wasn't here last Thursday. I didn't get to ask my usual question about what you're doing over the weekend. Gooby and Dingle got set up on Thursday. I completely redid the enclosure, and it has been stressful, to say the least. I think they're doing okay. They didn't take to each other like Tonberry and Nanners did. Like, Tonberry and Nanners had one moment of like, oh, who are you? And then they were like, alright, you just live here now, whatever. Ooh, that was surprising. He didn't jump when I asked him to. So realistically, like, they were on edge around each other for a little bit, but not really. Ooh, big thunder. Alright, so Phaedra's where it's gonna be, huh? We're just gonna complete this run, like it doesn't matter. We're gonna do more than one, so. But with Dingle and Gooby, each of them has bit the other one at least once. Like straight up ouchie kind of chomp, you know? So it's been nerve-wracking. You know, I'm keeping an eye on them at all times. Ooh, that was so close to not landing. Alright, whatever, we're up here. And Dingle, for his part, somebody's at the door. Did we order a package? I don't know. For his part, Dingle is kind of being a menace. He's decided that he's super interested in Gooby. Woo! The speedrunner's head drop there. Which means he's hassling her, like, all the time. Like, she wants to go somewhere, and Dingle's like, I'm going to. Also, I'm going to be sniffing you constantly. In your face, on your back, whatever. And it's no wonder that Gooby's getting upset. So she's getting all testy. You know, and then that makes Dingle testy because he's with another lizard who's kind of bitey. So I've been watching them carefully. I slept on the floor in front of their enclosure to make sure they were okay. But last night, Gooby came up into... I have a little... It was actually the little wooden box that we used for our wedding for people to put their cards in. I have that in their enclosure as like a kind of bunk, like a bunk bed. And Dingle loves that. He loves being in there with a little bit of moss on top of him. And so he was in there last night. Gooby came up. She wanted to be in there. She stuck her head down and bopped Dingle and was like, oh, there's a lizard in here. And Dingle looked up at her. Their faces met. Gooby gave him like the teeniest, tiniest little like warning bop. And then she left him alone. So I'm hopeful that that means that we're getting closer to them just, you know, being okay with each other. He's gonna like walk through the wall because Wonder can't get his act together. Yeah, like the wall is right here. I don't know if I want to do this jump to his back. Is his sigil not dead? Oh jeez, I'm glad I didn't leave. Alright, well, it's now dead. Buddy. Like, just get down here and then stab, please. This is potentially the worst barba of my life. Oof. Yikes. That's okay, though. Meanwhile, Tonberry and Nanners, by the way, I saw them yesterday. They were inside a log like a Chinese finger trap. Like, Tonberry was coming in one way and Nanners was coming in the other way. With their heads just like sandwiched on top of each other, and it was potentially the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy that they're happy. I love that we're losing time before the fight even starts. Great way to start. But I mean, we need the practice, so it's fine. Boy, I just would have loved to pull out my sword any of the 5 times I hit that button. I think it only takes a half, but I always want to be sure. And I guess we can find out right now. Yeah, half is fine. Which is how we saved that 1.5 seconds. Also, games list on Friday, I think? Is that the 26th? Must be. So good luck, I suppose, to everybody who submitted for GDQ. People are complaining on Twitter today, I noticed. Oh, excuse me, X. About how GDQ is making the registration and hotel reservations open before the games list comes out. And so a ton of people like me who are like, I'm not gonna go in person if I don't get in, are like, yo, why would you do this? Because, oh god. Okay, we're going this way instead. Oof, I think that was a 0.8. I might have to compensate a little bit. We did compensate just a smidge. I think I fixed it. Wonder. Come on, man. Yo, nice. That's a nice time save. So yeah, people are complaining, right? Because people like me, who aren't gonna go if they don't get a game in, are like, you know, you're getting rid of all these registrations and hotel rooms before the people who are actually making your event work even get to sign up, you know? So a lot of people are upset about that. I'm not a big fan of it, personally. Hey Aiden, nice to see ya. How you doing? Cause yeah, like I'm pretty tolerant in terms of like, hey Shavio, thanks for the resub, appreciate you. How you doing? I'm pretty tolerant of like, if I go to GDQ, I in fact don't want to be staying in the hotel with everybody else. Like, in case it wasn't painfully obvious from getting to know me, I don't want to be near all of the partying people who are still up at 2 a.m. watching runs, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the part of the hotel that I want to be in. So, I'm not bothered by the fact that wonder that hotel registrations are already open, but I see why people are, you know? Wonder, oh my god. He's like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Oh, it's time to hit him. Well, time to fall over then. Alright. And yeah, imagine. Because people are saying like, oh, you know, they haven't filled an event to capacity since before COVID, so... Okay, bye, Pelagia. So you don't have to worry about registration being full. Okay, but what if you did, though? Like, what if you were a runner, and you went to register, and they were like, sorry, no more space. Like, what kind of bad planning is that, you know? Pelagia, honey, get up here. That wasn't enough, I don't think. Ooh, and then I like meme stabbed. That was my own fault. I didn't realize that. Whoopsie. I conked the mic. I didn't realize that I was already stabbing. And Pelagia's not doing the cutscene? Really? And is just turning around this way. This is, like, Wonder. Get up here. Grab things. This is the worst possible set of behaviors. Because now it's going to take a 3 cycle getting Pelagia from as far in the arena as he possibly can be. I have just been having horrible luck with him lately. Move. Hey, thanks for the chat points from Mort's birthday cake. And the resub. Thank you, Ryan. Enjoy your meetings, I guess. Okay, Pelagia is just straight up gonna leave. Like, we're not gonna get 2 stabs out of this. Oof. Alright. That was lucky. I mean, it still wasn't good, but it was lucky. Almost halfway there on the cake. Yeah, we still got time. I extended it because it wasn't fair. Maybe? Oh, there you are. She went up into the bunk I was talking about earlier. It wasn't fair for me to not stream on Thursday, but keep the same deadline, so. Yeah, same behavior as last time. Again, I don't know why. Ooh, also, completely unrelated to anything that we were talking about, I want you all to know that I'm so proud of myself. I feel so smart. I side-loaded an ad-free YouTube onto my TV using the developer tools for the... oh no. For the LG Web OS. Ooh. And I feel really important about that. Because it's like working, which is shocking to me. So now on TV, we stop getting YouTube ads. And I'm all for, like, you know, I want to support my favorite creators and watch their ads if that earns them revenue and stuff. But I cannot take YouTube's shitty advertising system anymore. I can't do it. Because it's not listening. It's not listening to what I'm telling it to show me. Like, you're supposed to be able to go into your ad preferences and be like, I want to see more of this and less of this. Ugh, Wonder, can you not do that, buddy? Why do you just teleport, dude? Yeah, because now we're just, like, dead on the ground. Get up. So you're supposed to be able to go into your ad preferences and be like, I want to see fewer ads about, I don't know, kids' toys. And more ads about, you know, card games or whatever. But it doesn't care. And I swear to God, it's some kind of mental torture that every 3 minutes I have to watch a 60-second ad about Gardner White mattresses. Like, I'm just done with it, you know? I tried to give YouTube the benefit of the doubt. I tried to be like, well, you know, okay. I'll just deal with it. But nah. If you're not even gonna give me a choice about what ads to see, and you're gonna keep showing me ads that I explicitly told you I do not want to see anymore, then no, you don't get my money. So I went in and I set it so that for the creators that I choose... Oh, I've got a plant. For the creators that I choose, I can watch their sponsored content and all of that. But for everybody else, it just skips it. Because we even tried doing things like saying, "Hey Google." I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to activate my Google thing. We tried doing that and then being like, "Don't show me mattress ads." You know, just like saying, "Stop doing this." And it wouldn't even be so bad if it wasn't the same 2 ads. If you show me, like, if you cycle through like 15 different ads that you think are appropriate for me, fine. But it's the same 2 ads every 3 minutes. And I am not paying $22 a month for YouTube Premium. Why is that hitting me lately? I can still save this, I think. That's not the first time that's happened. Weird. Am I just like not close enough? Maybe I'm not close enough. I didn't get sniped that time. Yeah, like, also, hi Shade, nice to see you. Like, I want to support my favorite creators, and I want to, you know, give them ad revenue. And I understand that life doesn't always have to be like 100% perfect and convenient. I'll watch ads. But I just feel like a disgusting little number on YouTube's billion-dollar charts, you know? When it won't even listen to what I'm telling it to advertise to me about. Because I do want to see ads for things like upcoming video games, new Magic the Gathering sets, you know, figure skating. Like, my interests are varied, Google, you know? But it's like, no, you're getting mattress ads and ads for the electricity company that you have to use because there's a monopoly and you don't have any other choice. Okay, well, stop spending my money on fucking ads, though, and do your jobs and make our electric grid work. We don't have a choice. Why are you advertising to me? You know what I mean? So all that does is make it worse because I keep getting these ads being like, we're improving, you know, the electric grid. We're cutting down trees. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're not doing anything that doesn't line the pockets of your CEO. The company is literally being sued for defrauding its customers with its service. And you're like, we're making a difference. I know. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not joking when I say that it's every 3 to 5 minutes. Because as I keep saying, you want to show me one ad. What was that? One ad, and then I watch 20 minutes of video? No. Like, that's fine. But that's not what's happening. You know? I'm not safe here. Please don't. Please don't. Oh. Wonder. Get up here. That was scary. Because, yeah, I'm fine with, you know, you show me one of those, like, 15-second unskippable ads, and then, like, a 5-second unskippable ad, and then I watch for 20 minutes. Whatever. Woo! That was a gross PB. I guess we'll save it, but that wasn't really how I wanted to do that. But yeah, like, we can't even sit and have, like, dinner in our hands and be watching YouTube. Because we barely get to eat dinner in between all of the times that we have to pick up the remote to skip the ads.